Bam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, YCZGR versus SNTX. SNTX absolutely needs to win this game. They want to be competitive. Remember, it's only the top 4 of these 8 teams per group will advance to tomorrow, and SNTX is currently in 4th place. With one more round to go. So here we go. Haven't seen Crash Zone Alpha in quite some time in a tournament, by the way. We've got Enemy Destroyer sunk in Eclipse with Abanyu. Additional 2's Yu Yang is Radar Spect, but not with unique upgrade. We got Scott with Havarask. Our second time seeing a Havarask this tournament so far. We got Sonya in the 420-ish Harugumo. Not blazing it, just 420 in it. With Suzuki for the buffed survivability expert. We got Atri, my angel, in a Manitar with all the utility stuff, and that is Cunningham. Additional 1 in a Brennus without a unique commander, or special commander. Oh well. And then we've got an Henri, that's Turidopsis with Abanyu, so special survivability expert. Legion Wife PRPR in a Begonia without a special captain, and Cadigred in a Montana with a special captain. Oof. Okay. Puddin', tell us about SNTX.
Well, for SNTX, we have a unique upgrade club that tried to get bacon a little bit, but most of the team going to Apples is a typical daring pew pew build, a unique upgrade Moskva, a Kremlin who doesn't need 2 flags, all about survivability, and a radar Salem going out wide. Let's see, going up to chocolate, we have a Yamato unique upgrade, typical, I would say, Yami battleship build.
Mm-hmm.
All about the torpedo Shimakaze, and let's see, we got a Hindenburg because they really hate Moskva with range mod and survivability. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And unique upgrade Des Moines. Wonder why you go with the repair party.
With the for what? For DCP1, you mean, for the Hindenburg?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good question. Yeah. I mean,
I would just take the unique mod.
That would do the same thing and better, frankly. Yes.
Especially going range.
Because the slot 1 for DCP that increases uptime by, I believe, 40%. But if it's only like 5, seconds, then it's not that much of a difference. Salem getting whacked early. That's Yoon down onto the south there. But I think he's going to find some cover. Now, SNTX just got out of their previous game, so they might be a little frazzled still. They didn't get the rest and respite that YCZGR got earlier. Scott being forced out of the A-cap. Blind fire still hitting him. Very impressive, actually. That starts a fire and breaks the engines, too, with DCP out. Oh, this is weird to see. A bow in Brennus.
No, I would never see one of those.
Okay, well, all 3 of the caps have almost flipped for SNTX, as YCZGR does grab the A-cap back because the Moskva's radar is down, but that's going to change in a few moments. Although, frankly, if I'm the Moskva, I'm going to try to go dark, but okay. From some Montana shells on Yoon's Salem again. And that won't matter. On the other side of the map is really not a whole lot. Just people jockeying for position. Got an Henri versus Des Moines. And the Henri is winning right now because of, I don't know what.
Oh, you think it's the Araguma helping out.
Ah, yep. Sony with that range Gumo build we saw earlier, just farming away.
Mine's got to find a way to go dark and not get touched by the Monty shells coming in.
Yeah, I figured there'd be some Monty shells coming in to support. Let's take a look at this as the Moscow on the other side is about to go down too. For Syntax. Today's not looking good for Team Bravo.
No. Well, I guess no more pep talks. It's just time to go straight to the beatings.
The beatings will continue until morale improves, everyone.
I mean, it feels bad to get farmed out by a Haragumo.
Got the rate of fire. It's got the fire chance.
Ooh, Shimmy lands 2 torps on Henry. Wish you could have done that sooner.
Yeah, I just saw that. And your Hindenburg ain't looking too strong either. Stuck bow into all of this. That's...
Oh, God.
No, that's bad. No bueno. No bueno.
Well, that's bad if you're Hindenburg. That's great if you're everybody else.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, generally speaking, you want to be in a kite-away position, especially in a ship like Hindenburg, unless you're at the end of the game and you're trying to make that star-saving play of torping 2 ships and ramming a 3rd to save your star.
Well, now the Shimmy ran out of friends.
Shimmy ran out of friends, is running to the corner. Yoon Salem is about to go down. There he goes. Punched out by the Burgonia in the face. This is going to be another quick game, y'all.
Maybe we can kill a Henry today?
Nah. Alright, well, we got a Kremlin to the south that's right in the border. And to the north, we've got a Yamato that's trying to run away from all this impending doom.
Right, by reversing into it. I like this bold strategy of running away.
I'm just looking at the map. I didn't see it was moving backwards. Ooh.
I mean, have you ever seen the Yamato W?
It can happen. It can happen. Bear torpedoed right there on Scott's Hava and B. That's nice.
Well, he does save the official wargaming block.
Mm-hmm. I love how
look, Yamato's down to a quarter health, and now he thinks it's a good idea to go forward.
I was just gonna comment on how the Minotaur was just lazily sitting right there, and he just bought that farm. Wow, that's another clip moment. Why you do this? Content. That's why you do this.
And Yamato got punished for hitting the W key instead of reversing.
Yeah, but he did manage to kill something. There's there? I don't know. Musan Lu says this is an illegal comp. Really?
What's illegal? Oh, the Brennis?
No, the Brennis is allowed to join. We'll have to look at afterwards at the, we'll have to look at this afterwards and see what the comp was and what made it illegal.
If only we paid attention to the ship restrictions.
I mean, that's not our job. Our job is just to talk about what's happening in the battle.
A lot of stuff and things
As Sonia,
Unfortunately, it's happening to my team Bravo.
it is.
Bastards.
Look at Sonia just farming for it, looking for it. As Kremlin dies to Yu Yang torpedoes.
The enemy is about to win.
Oof. There goes the
Who dies
Kleber.
first? Club? I was gonna say Shimmy's managed to survive.
Daring's Hydro is down, but these are deep water torpedoes. Shimikaze tries to torpedo the Gumo, fails, has no choice but to just run. All right, 2 minutes to go until something happens. What's it gonna be?
Nobody knows.
Haru and Yu Yang. Look at these guys all just closing in on their prey. It's kind of fun to look at. Kind of fun to look at.
You know, in desperation, Team Bravo will take a win any way we can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Shimmy's gonna die.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it for the game. The question is, are they going to consider this to be a forfeit for YCZGR since they brought the wrong boats?
Hopefully the answer is yes.
We'll find out. For now, we'll set YCGR as the winner. That may change.
Quick, get the lawyers while we get out of here. I wonder if
Credit
somebody's
them
gonna
with
say
the win
something
now.
here or in Discord.
We'll find out. In the meantime, let's get out of here. What time is it? 43, 13 minutes in. I doubt we'll find another game.
What? Let's find a game?
Uh, 13, 43. I'm trying to see the other group chats to see if there's any chatter going on. Looks like everybody's in now. Okay. So I can't remember what the rules say about taking an illegal lineup. So we can consult the rules. Okie dokie. Let's go back up to the top here and see. Ship lineup. That doesn't help. And it's considered a direct forfeit. So technically that means SNTX is our winner. So let's put their.
Well, did
There you go.
anybody catch it and report it?
I posted it. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Sorry. Wrong button. Okay. Up to round 7 we go. Let's see where we are. For round 7, A7 versus DSNF. A7 versus DSNF. Is that going to be a competitive game? I mean, it would be nice to catch them anyways. That's round 3, group 3. Okay, so actually both teams really need this win coming up for a shot at it. Or are they locked out at this point? 5, 4, 4, 3. These two only have 2 wins today. Some of the other scores haven't reported in just yet. All right. Well, I'm going to hit the commercial break and might as well get another giveaway yeeted out because we can. So let's do it. What other, let me see what other possibilities we might have for a more competitive game. I'm just curious. What else do we have here in the last round? Seen YCZGR twice now. OP and ASW. It was not too close. Storm and Smoke. Nah. Bex and IRN. Nah. Entity and Ortis. That would be interesting. Entity and Edda. Nah. Unskill and SDC. Nope. A7 DSNF is what we're on. The only other one is Inca versus the Reefs in Group 4. That won't matter too much either. So, I think we just say where we're at, but what do you think?
Okay.
Like, the only other one I think that would be really interesting to catch would be Entity and Ortis, but NTD and Ortis. But I think A7 DSNF would be good because it might be enough to get them up to... Might be enough to get them into the running if they win this last one. We'd have to see what the reports are from when they get updated.
No room yet.
Okay, this is group 3. So A7 and DSNF will come up next, okay? A watch telling me to take a walk?
Of course it is.
Hey, there's Fluffy. All right. A7 DSNF. I don't think it's up yet. A7. Second time today, huh? Ouch. I think it's A7. Oh no, A7 underscore. Should be enough to... Yep, it's open. The room's open. Just look, A7 underscore. Okay, commercial should be starting in a moment. So A7's last game is in. They did not win their last game. So we'll have to see if they did. Because the only possible way back in for them... Who did NTD play last round? Who did NTD play last round? They played Unskill. Okay. So if the thing is, if they won a game and DSNF lost their game, then there's no chance that they can make it. And we've got the top 4 locked into place here. DSNF won. Okay. So that means they're within 1 win. If Unskill loses... Okay. That's interesting. So somebody's... This can still end up being something special. Garin, say hello. Okay. So we don't know Unskill and NTD yet, and what happened with them. We know DSNF won their game. And DSNF played SDC. Okay. Ouch for them. They've played 6 games and haven't won a single battle. That's an oof. That's an oof. Okay. All of the numbers are in. So take a look at this. NTD is technically behind DSNF right now. Ooh. This is going to be interesting. NTD, who are they facing next? NTD is playing against Ortis. NTD is playing against Ortis, the #1 team right now. Oof. I mean, it's a 3-way tie for first, but still, that's... DSNF has a chance, guys. They have to win against A7. Team Bravo has to win. I think we're staying here, Puddin. What do you think?
Well, no pressure on my Team Bravo.
DSNF stands for Drunk Sailors Never Fail. A7 is the A team.
Luckily, Moose came in there and told us about the illegal comp.
Yep. Thank you for that, Moose.
No new emails.
I'm gonna have to turn my AC down again. Whoa. Okay. So my air conditioning has this wonderful like temperature sensor on it, the window mounted AC unit, and it thinks that it's currently 73 degrees in the room. I have it set at 76, and I have a tower fan that's blowing air on me just so that, you know, I can keep the AC running a little bit less, save some energy. And it has a thermometer on it, and it's reading 69 degrees right now. So I have it set to 77. The AC cooled it to what I thought was 73, but the reality is 69. No wonder I'm freaking cold in here. So this should be the last scheduled match of the game of the day, and then, like I said, after this, we will cut and move on to the after party and stuff like that. So stay tuned, guys. We do still have plenty of codes to give away as well. Very much appreciated Wargaming for putting those together. Cheers to you, Terrasmark. All right, we got players from each team now arrival. So we're ready to go. It's just a question of when all teams ready up. Okay. Again, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you've been enjoying the tournament. Remember, this continues tomorrow as well as next weekend. Same time, same channel. And after party, we'll be doing some warship stuff, probably some divisioning. I don't necessarily care to play ranked. And then after that, whatever. Probably try to get a group going for Borderlands 4. There we go, Distant Voyages. Congrats. Awesome stuff. Okay, well, all teams are readied up, so I think we're going to be starting soon. Nope, no. DSNF unreadied. Drama. Oh god, Duckman won? SF, you were right. You just have to be Duckman and you win prizes, I guess. What happened on the rerun channel? DJ Euchers, okay, and he's already got his VIPness, so we will absolutely take care of that later on, maybe in the next break. Okay, comes our game. And by the way, Duckman, I do have codes still for the rerun channel. I'm just trying to ration them because we don't have our new codes yet. Good times. Here we go. All right, our last scheduled match of the day, A7 versus DSNF. A7 is out of the tournament. I don't think they have a way back in because they don't have enough wins. They don't have enough points. However, DSNF, if they win, if they win and one other person in their group loses, they continue into tomorrow. So it's absolutely do or die for DSNF. Let's take a look at A7's lineup to the north. They're running a Kleber with Abanyu, a Gumo with Suzuki. Got ourselves a Daring, Cunningham, and another Hoffman. Interesting, with Lutyens. Backed by a Moss with unique upgrade, and I think that's Kuznetsov. Des Moines with unique upgrade and special captain. Minotaur with that's Dutch Elephant. Hey, that's definitely gonna be Minotaur, yes. With whatchamacallit build. Dunkirk. I always forget his name for some odd reason. We got a Schlieffen, another Schlieffen with Lutyens. Interesting build there, dropping Adrenaline Rush to get another second point and another first point skill. I don't like that, but okay. And then finally we've got a Kremlin with your tank build. What do we got to the south, Puddin?
We have ships.
We have ships.
Right. And those ships are a Torpedo Smoke YY. He's running some captain. We have our Des Moines, Montana running into each other because, you know, somebody was drunk. Or somebody was sober in this case, probably. They're heading to Bacon. And everyone else is going to Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
We have a unique grade Moskva, a reload Kremlin built with survivability. I would say typical.
Mm-hmm.
Unique upgrade Ven. I think that's the first one we've seen today. A unique upgrade Kava. Please make Kava great again.
Mm-hmm.
A Vizan and a unique grade club. Interesting.
It's an interesting build on the Bazan. I mean, it's kind of like a, I don't know what I want, so I want this, and I want this, and I want this.
It looks like a random battlefield.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
You know. My
Well,
advice to anybody doing these tournaments: go in and fix your ships.
you know, at the very least, try to bring in the special captain. I mean, it's weird to see Flux running a Des Moines without the buffed turret traverse and the buffed, you know, gun feeder. Why wouldn't you take better of the skill that you've taken? So, some early hits in on additional ones. Moskva, who's forced to show broadside to get to this cover. Doesn't get punished for it as badly as he could have been.
Oh, he could have been so punished. And then we would have been so sad. And then Zath would have been laughing like, your pep talks suck. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Right? I mean, you know, like I said, Team Bravo needs to win for this to work for them. Otherwise, they're out. So, now the Khabarovsk unique upgrade, by the way, this is in slot 5, right? And you get minus 6% to main battery loading time. You get 10% extra range, but then your consumable action time is decreased by 20%. And on top of that, you miss out on, well, I guess you would probably be going for the rudder or something, right? Instead of concealment. So, what if?
I don't know.
And we're on Loop. I haven't seen Loop in a while. One of my most common popular Eclipse. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to ban Loop.
Rawr.
That's Island's advice.
Rawr and everything at this point.
F1 boards. F1's into decap and F1's away from it because he's in trouble. Additional 1 takes some decent hits in the Gumo, but I think his teammates are going to get some payback on the Kleber on Bortz there. What hit him so much? The Venezia and
everybody.
the Kaba. All right, Alvaro Bazan trying to smoke up his Kleber buddy. And opening fire. That's
It would have been
Malway.
good smoke if, you know, the club had engines and was going for it.
Yeah, he kind of decided to stop with his broken engines.
Unless, I mean, maybe he smoked up maybe the smoke was meant for the Cobb.
Could be, yeah, so the Cobb can shoot from the back. Yeah. I mean, but if you have the Kleber, why not take advantage of that too? Unique upgrade Venezia, by the way, you get extra, I think 2 extra charges of smoke and they recharge quicker. That's in slot 5, so you lose on some of your concealments. DSNF has the smoke snail going over on the other side here. Boomze leading that smoke down, but he might take Kleber Torps. This could be catastrophic. Just in time.
You say?
I like using big words. It's fun.
I don't know how I feel about big words.
Big words keep on turning.
They hurt my puny little mind.
There you go. There you go. Well, additional 1's Des Moines just gets to sit here and farm behind this island. Currently down a cap for DSNF. They need to find a way to get this decap. Bortz is playing a very dangerous game. Doesn't even realize, probably does, that additional 1's radar is back and ready to go. But additional 6 is waiting for the smoke. What's going on the other side? Oh, we've got a Schlieffen that's already lost half his hit points from Montana. He's been getting Montana'd.
But aloha Schlieffen.
Without Adrenaline Rush. Womp womp.
Oh my god, womp womp.
Watch Symes' next shot. He's got his plane up for the best possible dispersion and accuracy. As the Yu Yang
darn, Schlieffen ate a torp.
As the Schlieffen with Hydro up eats a torpedo.
We can't show bias there, guys. Go Team Bravo.
The question is, when is he going to come out from there? That torpedo slows him down and seems moving forward. So he's not going to have the shot that he's looking for. Look at all of this A7 beef down here. At some point, they just need to go. Over on the decap. They're just chilling, and they're going to let Bortz just buy it. Okay.
Need to get that decap because they gave up the C cap.
Mm-hmm. Schlieffen has stopped. Something that we rarely see players do in this ship. It stopped. Because usually they die. That's how they stop.
Well, I mean, the Schlieffen's in a really good spot to just sit there, twiddle his thumbs, and be like, come at me, bro.
I mean, A7's in the lead right now. They've got the ship advantage, they got the point advantage, and the cap advantage. I mean, they don't need the decap. They're just holding it for the Dominion.
Looks like Monty's trying to come up behind while the YY is going to go in front of Schlieffen.
Could be.
Des Moines Radars catches the club.
Yeah. All right, now we see the Montana and Schlieffen action. Team had moved up, looking for other shots. Didn't expect to see the Schlieffen there. Decent hit on the Schlieffen.
Oh, Monty is determined that the Schlieffen sent torps.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the Montana has hydro.
A7 does manage to grab the D cap, and it looks like DSNF has rotated their ships around. They're trying to grab the C cap instead. I don't know how this is going to work for them.
Well, right now it's not working out well because the Hoffman's on the cap with this hydro going.
Right. And before that, I think it was the no, Mossman didn't have the radar. Never mind. But I mean, the big thing is, like, I saw the battleship rounds come in and they hit the Moskva, and I would have thought they'd be better served hitting Brooksie's Hoffman. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, you would think that, but once again, it's what is the streamer now?
2 minutes to go. Malway opening up. Okay, Schlieffen goes down. That's a huge kill for DSNF. They have the ability to turn around and push at A, but they got to do it in basically a minute or two, and they can't afford to lose their Alvaro de Bazan.
There's no way in the sea with the Hoffman there with this hydro.
No, but taking out the Moskva does give them the flexibility to try to overrun it or something. Kaba's just sitting and farming.
To Moskva.
Hoffman came out of the smoke for a second, got spotted. I'm surprised Malway's not shooting.
On that Moskva.
There he goes. Okay, he's using his funny button now so that he can shoot the island with it.
I mean, that's a good use of your funny button.
Because it looks funny.
Well, you got to make that tunnel somehow.
Cookie over on the other side. Nice hit on Classic's Gumo with Sap. But Power Cookie now having to back off and getting slapped by Des Moines AP. And additional one now getting in on this with his Gumo. Might as well. Venezia spotted after all. Oh, another big hit there from the Des Moines.
Hmm.
And the heal is expiring.
I would like to see this Montana moving up towards A to help the Des Moines YY.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Instead, he sat there because the call was to farm out the Moskva, which you and I kind of both said we disagreed with. Power Cookie trying to think very skinny thoughts right now.
You could be shooting the Moskva while moving up if you chose the right side of the island.
I really don't like this decision to turn and luck chuck torpedoes.
Down goes the
van. Okay. Yeah. Here comes another funny button on Brooksy's Hoffman with Kaba's support. Doesn't do it. Malway takes the torpedo, and that seals the deal for the tournament. Honestly, for both A7 and DSNF, I believe, do not have enough points to advance tomorrow. So A7 spoils DSNF's possible shot tomorrow. We'll look at the scores after this, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. Congratulations to A7, which didn't get updated.
It was a rough day for Team Bravo.
That button, that works. It was a very rough day for Team Bravo, wasn't it? All right, well, we're 12 minutes in. Give me a sec here. I'm going to try to find the Discord because there's so many of them. For the tournament screen. Looks like Ortis. What? Ortis's team. Who is Ortis facing in this round? NTD. Whoa. Puddin? Oh no, they're in the game. Never mind. Okay. They were asking how long to wait for a forfeit. So they must have just started their game. That's a really important game. I don't think any other groups. I don't think there were any other groups. So, chat, this should pretty much do it for us for the day in terms of the tournament. But stay tuned because, of course, we do also have our after party that we're gonna launch into in a moment. Once we get the after party going, I will be starting up. Whoa, they finished. I'm gonna be starting up another giveaway, and we're gonna play some warships and have some fun. And then later we'll get into some Borderlands 4 for people to get some special drops. The game Ortis and NTD is over, so I'm asking who won. Nobody's responding just yet. And they just closed the trading room, so... Oh well. I can exit out of the game then. That's gonna do it for us for this. So... We're still waiting on some of these teams to report in. Like IRN, but I mean, there's no way they can lose. So we have in... Ouch for Bex. Ouch. So Glue, Smoke, IRN, R7S in Group 2. In Group 1, VIE, ASW, Syntax, and YCZGR. For Group 3, Orders Unskilled Entity should be going, and then the question is, DSNF just lost? A7 won. If NTD lost, actually what we just saw could mean a huge tie in Group 3. So stay tuned for that. We'll have to see. And then in Group 4, we've got E-Rare and Inca. SFSO, look at that. They found a way back in. And Throw needs to win this game that they're playing right now, or they just finished. Otherwise, Illini and Reefs have a shot. So that's kind of where we're at when it comes to all this kind of stuff.